Hi, this is Bruce with Hunsaker Home Hacks. Please subscribe to the channel and ring the bell for future notifications. Today we're talking about a Wi-Fi camera, Benexmart. That's right, Benexmart is the Wi-Fi camera that's in this box. This works with Tuya Smart Life. It's pretty cool. It's a mini camera, a little square, and that's awesome. So, what are we going to do? We're going to open this box. We're going to see what's inside, and we're going to check this puppy out. So don't touch that dial. Stay right here as we check out the Benexmart Wi-Fi cube-like camera.
Alright people, so now we have another edition of What's in the Box? What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box? An HD Smart Wireless IP camera by Benexmart. Benexmart. This works with Smart Life and Tuya. Right there, Tuya Smart and Smart Life. Alright, it works on a 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi connection. It takes a card up to 64 gigabytes. And works with Android 7.0 and iOS 10 and above. So let's open the box. Cue the music, Phil. The Tuya Smart Camera Quick User Guide by Benexmart. A stand. Alright, we have a European style plug. See? That won't work here. That's alright, I got tons of those plugs. We have a USB cable. We have the piece of resistance itself. The Smart Camera by Benexmart. Alright, now you can see clearly. The front we have a sensor that's for detecting night and light. Right there. Right there. Beautiful little sensor right there. We have four IR lights, infrared. Some cooling vents on the side. Now in the back we have the TIFF card and on and off button. So let's see here. We have a TIFF card right there. A USB micro right there. And an on and off button right here. We have a reset button on the top. It has a rubbery feel to it, like a texturized rubber feel. It has a magnetic base. Right there. Look at that. Yep, magnetic base. And the base swivels here, so you can adjust how you want your little camera to work. Alright, so what did we get in the box? We got a user's guide, a European style charging block, a micro USB cable, a magnetic stand with a magnet here, and some type of double-sided tape there. And then we have the camera itself. And as you can see, it's quite small, but it looks like it's going to pack a lot of punch. Okay, so today we're going to take the Benexmart Wi-Fi camera and we're going to hook it up into the Smart Life app. Now I have this micro SD card that we're going to install in it, right here. So micro SD card installs there. You hear it click, it's done. And this is the on and off switch. Off, on. USB charging is micro. Alright, so now we're going to go into the Smart Life app and we're going to hit the plus sign. And we're going to find security and sensors. And then we're going to find smart camera. Hit next step. And it wants us to enter our Wi-Fi password. Continue. So the next step is we're going to use the IR code. We're going to use the IR code to set the camera up. And we need to be 15 to 20 centimeters away. So let's continue. Now it says we need to hold the camera a few inches away, like this, from the IR code. Alright, I think you got it. Because it's now flashing blue, so I'm going to say heard the prompt, and we should be connecting. So there we go. Oh, it looks like it might have found it. 100%. Let's get a little closer at this guy so we can see and get a better look at it. So there we go. It's 100% found. We have it down as security camera. So I'm going to rename it to mini security camera. Alright, so now we have the mini security camera hooking up. Oh my goodness gracious. Now let's take a look at this. Okay, so here we are. Look at it. It's kind of cool. Look at it. Look at the camera itself. Since I'm using the micro lens, see, on my camera. So there we go. The mini security camera is hooked up. Well, what features do we have? We can do a screenshot. I saved it to the gallery. We can hit a record function, and it's now recording a little mini video of me talking to a camera being looked at by a camera through a camera. Now we have a playback feature. We can go in here and see playback. It's going to play back what was recorded. Not my best feature right there. Alright, so now we're going to move to the back over here. Camera's connected again. We have an alarm feature. I wonder what that does. Oh, motion detection alarm feature. Sensitivity low. So now when you move in front of the camera, this camera will send an alarm. We have a photo album. And we show the one picture in the photo album. This is a very nice little micro style camera. Ah, I see the motion detection there. It's as soon as I moved, it detected my motion. So that's cool. Alright, one thing I wanted to point out about the Benexmart Wi-Fi camera is this stand is magnetic, right? This stand will stick to metal, which means it's very cool. You're going to stick it with your sticky tape in a spot, so if you stuck it to a wall or you stuck it to a countertop, you can adjust the camera. Makes this still detachable. So if you wanted to, per se, you could take another magnet. This happens to be another magnet. And you could attach the camera on it and mount another magnet someplace else. You could buy a magnet pack, and you could actually go around and glue dot magnets in certain places of your house that you would want this camera just to go. This is a nice little stand, don't get me wrong, but once you use the double-sided tape, you're pretty much committed to where that stand is going to be. But this camera has options when it comes to remounting. And those options are magnets. So it's a great design. It's super small. It's about the size of a child's building block, and that's cool. So that's the Benexmart Wi-Fi camera. Well, we're going to put it some other places and test out the field of view on it. But that was the installation of it. Pretty cool, going over the features. Okay, I am 50 miles away from my house. As you can see, the camera's working just fine. It picked up. It's great. It's been about a good 45 minutes since I left the house. And it looks like the camera's doing just what it's supposed to do. A nice clear picture. And capturing a good portion of the room. I'm very pleased with how the camera's picking up. I'm not getting any pixelations or anything of that nature. The camera's got a good signal of 92% coming from the Wi-Fi in the house. It looks good. Looks very good. Alright, the other thing that the Benexmart mini Wi-Fi camera does is this. Right there is my TV set. This is my Fire Stick. And we're going to do this. Show me my mini security camera. Alright, and as you can see, the camera has now caught up to me. That's right. I can now watch my mini security camera on my television set with my Fire Stick. And that is pretty cool. It's a little delayed, but it does work. That's awesome.
Alright, so now you got to see the installation and testing of the Benexmart Wi-Fi cube-like mini camera, and it's pretty cool. It's this little guy right here. Can you get any smaller? I guess you could, but this has got a little built-in battery that's rechargeable, along with a TIFF card, and that's cool. So this little camera can be placed on a shelf. It can be placed on the stand that came with it. It can be placed pretty much anywhere. And it has these nice little lights right there, which cast out and collect the in the dark type of recording. And that's cool. You can set up the motion detection, so if someone walks into a particular room, say you have a place that you want to keep safe and you want to make sure nobody's messing with your stuff. You can put this in there and it will record a small video when someone sets off the motion detector. That's cool. Say you want to just watch your goldfish. You can set this up to watch your goldfish. This isn't an over assuming camera. It's not going to be recognized anyplace soon. And for home security, especially for things such as nanny cams and that, this fits the bill. If you want to set this up in your baby's room so you can watch your baby, you can do that too. The construction of this camera feels good. It feels well made. The case is metal with a nice rubbery texture on it. The buttons feel good, and the perspective of this is awesome. We're going to do a quick test on the recording ability of this camera. So as we're standing here doing this video, we're going to record a video and I'm going to play it in place of my video here. So right now we're recording on the Benexmart Wi-Fi mini camera. That's right, the Wi-Fi mini Benexmart camera. It's a very cool little camera. It has a nice perspective. And as you can see from the video, you can tell that the perspective is a little bit wider, kind of like a fisheye, but not a complete fisheye. So it doesn't distort the video very much. The camera itself does a good job at recording what you want it to record, and that's cool. So overall, for the money, the Benexmart little camera does exactly what it's supposed to do. So if you're interested in the Benexmart Wi-Fi mini camera, I put a link below where you can find it, along with all the specs and details. This is Bruce with Hunsaker Home Hacks. Please subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for future notifications, and I will see you soon. That's not what I want. I wanted this, I wanted it not to be. But I messed that up again. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. Ah, don't you think that, you freaky people?